sometimes things don't go well, right? And one of the success principles is how do you bounce back after adversity? And I want you to think of it as kind of three components. The first one's called mental toughness, the second one's called resilience, and the third one's called grit. Now they're all related, but they're on different timetables. For instance, mental toughness is in the moment, things are not going well. How do you deal with in the moment, right? And so mental toughness is, again, how do you deal with adversity as it's occurring? So the first thing is you want to get back to what's in your control. And so for some of us, right, if things are not going well, we get stressed, we get overwhelmed, we get panicked, and then it's hard for us to actually function. Well, we have to regain that control. So the first step of mental toughness is actually regaining control of your physiology, your body systems. And you do that with breathing. And breathing is going to be a rhythmic inhalation and exhalation that is equal, but also consistent as you go. By now doing 3 or 4 rhythmic breaths, we now regain control of our mind-body connection. We can start to think clear. So mental toughness now, first is breathe. Second thing is through self-talk. What are you saying to yourself, right? Many of us are beating ourselves up and stressing out about, oh my gosh, this is horrible, instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna call a timeout on myself. What's in my control? What's out of my control? And start to ask better questions of the situation and start to think of things in more of a neutral than just it's bad. Okay, I got this, I can do this. Okay, what's my next step? So part of the self-talk and good questions is identifying what's the next step in this? What is under my control? Not 10 minutes from now, literally the next second. What's the action that I need to take? And we can call those micro goals is, okay, I have a goal. I'm going to now, in exercise, take that next rep, take that next step. That's all I can do, right? Make that next phone call, right? That's all I can do. So mental toughness is in the moment. We breathe, self-talk, identify what is our next goal. Also, and this is going to be for all 3 of these, is to be able to always connect with your why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? So it keeps us motivated to move on. Because things are going bad, I better be motivated to keep on going. So mental toughness is in the moment. Resilience is more of just think about that the event has already occurred and it did not go well. Yet you need to maybe do that same event the next day or the next day. So resilience is really bouncing back after the event has occurred. Well, same kind of thing is that we want to have proper evaluation of what occurred instead of just going to, oh, I failed, this is horrible, I can't do this. And that's again self-talk, is to now redirect and say, what did I learn from that event? It did not go well. What's in my control that I can change? What are some of the things I wasn't prepared for? And then that can help us, again, get back on that horse and try again for the next day. But resilience is now an attitude that is from day to day, week to week. And again, resilience has to tap into your why. Why is it important for you now to show up that next day? The last area is grit. And this is something that's been now studied, and there's a great book on it, that grit is now a long-term mental toughness. So think in terms of years and years and years, right? Somebody wants to go to medical school. Man, there's a lot of tough hurdles and tough obstacles, yet they do all of the years and years and years to get through that, is that they had a long-term vision. They were tied into it motivationally. They were ready to go, and they were willing to sacrifice other things to make that occur. So grit is long-term, yet you still use the short-term breathing, self-talk, ask good questions, tapping into your why, no matter if it's in the moment, if it just occurred, or if you're in this for the long haul. So part of success is we already know we're going to have obstacles and adversity. So in the moment, it's mental toughness. Afterwards, it's resilience. And then for that long term, it's grit. Do you have those skills? If you do, you're going to succeed. If you don't, you're going to probably be stopping. You're not going to pursue some of those things that are important to you. Because remember, we're performing every day. So let's perform for success.